All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. The end result there, 15
You don't got to give me no points, bro.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives
you don't got to give me no points, bro.
more bounce offensively because he also knows
You can play straight up. I believe you, bro.
Play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. There it is! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
They pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play action. His first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking, ain't it?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now toss it to Etienne. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
70, back, 60, 19, Lions.
Here's a throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here he goes, third and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
70, Timberwolves. Go.
Set up the screen here for Harrison. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. We'll start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
And they're going for this. One's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Get some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll get to Sampson here up the middle. And a nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Got it. Ready?
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Down.
Back to throw now. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
A 38-yard attempt.
New York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Traveler.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 28-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get
defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the set.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
19. 65 sack. 60.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Setting up to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Good. 70 Rangers.
Working on 1st down. All in left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get it.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
79. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Pass play coming here. That's him on the quick hitter. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
On the ready.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 70 Timber.
He's going to throw this one. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Okay, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They look to throw. It's cut by Harrison. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
After 11. 2, 65 catch. Ready, right?
He's dropping back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Ready, set.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Running right with Sampson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. York knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 60 average. 60 back. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
7. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Press on leading. Street. Go check.
Throw here, third down. He's trying to push the field. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Browns take over.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. Panther Street.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. To the right side, hauled in by Harrison. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Chop alert, Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come on, set!
Hand off to Sampson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns get some late points and the lead. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. Sign quarterback run here. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. They were able to turn to the ground and carry it in for 2 more right there.
I know a lot of people favor passing in that spot. We see it all the time. But I think a lot of defenses are anticipating the throw, and that's why you can catch them off guard with a run, especially if you change things up with a call. It's not one of your go-tos.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Red. 65. Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion. Looking in the air here. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Okay,
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell picking off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
On the ground, here is Simpson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this is brought to a stop at say the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 79.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Flush out now to his left. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Look at that power, deep left side. And once again, they can't connect.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready.
Tight end in motion right. To throw here on first down. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Browns 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab up. They keep to the front. I want the money, the cash, the food at the bag, the currency stacking the jump. We want the freedom to live in the freedom.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Go.
On the carry, it's Sampson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Cut. Here we go. Cut. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in right side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. Third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Okay, ready.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Go. 69, 70, Timberwolves.
Pass play now. That one's complete right side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're throwing it. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and be able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returnable from the 2. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Dragons, let's go. 60 by 10, 60 by 10.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
79 Broncos, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Try it for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Stretch the Eagles. Ready.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception.
Good D, bro. Good fucking D, bro.
Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a
Good fucking D, bro.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hey, Trav.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Gets his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
On the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And in the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
70, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready, 18, Pioneer. 6.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Rolling out to his left. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. He couldn't do it right there.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Steelers 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter.
Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the red zone now. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
Steelers 24. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes
Unlock
1st and 10.
Unlock Lions. Set. Ready.
It's Sampson on the carry. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
On the 6.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Set up.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
So 1st down from the 41.
Get up.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ready? 70 18. Pioneer. 60 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So goes to the hurry up here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Gain of 12 yards.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Next with Harrison again. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up just a bit following the penalty. Here's 1st and 20. Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Throwing on second. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got the first and still going past the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. You're good on the point after. The Browns push their lead to 18.
42. Steelers 24.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Okay,
Great
ready?
field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
70 Timber will
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run, ETN. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
17. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. Viking, 18. Shot 60. Shot 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the ready.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Motioning the tight end now.
Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Sampson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Back up. Ready.
Ducking back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. That eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't look like a rookie on that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year 1.
Yeah, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that, well, that was an NFL throw.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Tight, 19 tight, ready?
Going now on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Go.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Harrison secures this left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
On the set.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Set. Hold 70.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
19 target.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60
First and 10
Bobcat.
at the 43-yard line.
60 Maverick. Back to 60. Pet Warrior 70. Steady.
Throwing from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
70 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 60. Go street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Back to the air they go on second down. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come 19. 18 5. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air on third and long. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Steering down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Jones and his offense ready to go for two.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Jones is going to try to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for two. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They've got first down here from the 36. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Catch is made in close. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right